Hey everyone, okay, really quickly, I've got a second channel now, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. I'm posting videos there every single day, lots and lots and lots of reviews. I'm going to do vlogs and all the other nonsense that goes with second channels. Information is in the description bar with the link to the second channel and along with Twitter and all the other things, so I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to that, and on with the tutorial. Thank you, bye bye. Hey everyone, okay, so today we're going to be talking about what is known here in the UK, maybe elsewhere, I don't know, called the Scouse brow. Now the Scouse brow is a very, very harsh, oftentimes very thick, very dark eyebrow. It becomes the entire focal point of the face. It doesn't matter what eyeshadow you've got on, what lipstick colour you've got on, what cheek colour you've got on. All you notice is the brows because they are so strong. They're often very, very sharp and triangular as well, or they can be very squared off. They are one of the hardest brows I've ever seen. I think even ultra fine, thin arched eyebrows are much less severe on the face than what is known as the Scouse brow. So I'm actually just going to pop one single one on here so you can kind of see what it looks like. And you can see all the visuals as well. It is only makeup at the end of the day, and just because I don't like something or I don't think something looks great doesn't mean that you don't have to. So always remember that I prefer a full brow, and I also prefer a brow that isn't overly arched. But there are many people out there that look great with arched eyebrows. I'll tell you who does. If you are from my era, which means you are 30 or below or above, there's an actress called Sherilyn Fenn, and she had the most amazing arched eyebrow. She also had this tiny little mole here that just looked beautiful. It was an amazing look. And see, I prefer the kind of Jennifer Connelly fuller eyebrow, but it doesn't matter because it's just makeup. Whatever makes you feel good is wonderful, but the Scouse brow is such a strong brow that it's worth taking a little closer look. Okay, so actually this isn't that bad actually. I'm just looking at myself thinking, oh, that's not that bad. But I'm just going to talk you through it. First of all, the one thing you'll notice is my brow stands out. I've just done the one. I'll fill in the other one in a second so you can kind of see it on both sides. But the brow is the main focal point. The other thing you'll notice is that the brow is so much darker than my own natural colour. Now I'm very fair, but my eyebrows are kind of like a medium to dark blonde, whereas this is a much darker shade. It doesn't match my hair colour at all. The one thing with eyebrows, and I mentioned this in a tutorial I'll post shortly, is that you need to think of your eyebrows as a frame for the eyes. And unless you really have truly black eyebrows, filling your eyebrows in black creates such a strong contrast on the eye. That's oftentimes why we see picture frames and they're often shades of brown, because they are less contrasting. But anyway, you notice that there is a very straight kind of sharp edge here. There's also a very sharp edge at the end. It's just such a harsh color. I think I should have used like a black pencil, because I'm looking at this, I don't know how it looks here, but I'm looking at it in the mirror there and I'm thinking, oh, it's not that bad actually. But you get the point. All you want to see is the eyebrows. Let me pop the other one on. I've actually, that looks bad to me now. I've actually not arched this one quite as much, because even with these thick brows that we are seeing lately, oftentimes they're not even that arched. They're just, look at my eyebrows. And that is what it does. I just used the pencil here by Makeup Atelier for this. It doesn't matter what I do to my face now. It doesn't matter if I was to do the most beautiful eyeshadow tutorial you've ever seen. It wouldn't matter, because you wouldn't even notice it. You'd just be staring at these brows. And I even did these brows in a medium brown pencil. I just pressed really hard. Oftentimes this kind of brow is done in black. And it's a strong, shocking look, I think. It's not one that I favour. The very severe points, the very sharp edges, there's no feathering, there's no light touch, it doesn't bleed out. It's just, you look at my brows and you look good. So there you go. This is what I think the Scouse brow is, and it you know, if you're doing it, good for you. Good for you. But it's not one that I particularly like, and I think that everything on the face is about balance and making yourself the most beautiful version of yourself that you can. But if this is your version of beauty, then don't let me or anybody else stop you, because it's just makeup. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.